And then once that's done, we can just look at.
All right, good enough, yeah.
Fine, we'll just go. So
All right.
this deal,
Yeah, you don't need me to,
yeah.
Sometime the first week of October.
all right, listen, you don't need me there on the negotiation.
No, and I had your list of stuff that you
And it
mentioned.
matched up.
We went over it today.
I was taking notes off of what you said.
So we're later on.
Good, we're good.
United States of America. To the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, liberty and justice for all. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the town board meeting, September 8th, 2022. Can I get a motion to open the meeting? Second, all in favor?
Aye.
All right, the public hearing was canceled this evening. So we'll go right into discussion, okay? We need to schedule a public hearing for turning Duck Farm Road and Partridge Lane into a one-way road. How much time do we need for to get in?
2 weeks.
2
You
weeks?
could, it's 10 days, so
So-
we're always set up to go, once you guys approve something for public, we can go to the next meeting.
22nd?
Yeah. Yep, just,
I'll make a motion.
I'll work with Mary on the verbiage of it. I don't think it's gonna be an issue, there's nothing special about it.
So I'll make the motion,
Second.
I'll make a motion that we set a public hearing
Right.
for September 22nd at 7:30 or any time thereafter.
Perfect.
Second? All in favor? Okay. Second, schedule a public hearing for introductory local law number 3 of 2022, adopting a moratorium on certain solar energy uses.
All right, so I'll hop in right off.
Go ahead.
So this is gonna seem redundant because we were here 2 weeks ago with the same thing. It was brought to my attention that, like most contractual obligations, there could always be a better way to phrase something. And there's some additional language placed in the applicability section to clarify applicants currently with applications already reviewed and active or not subject to the moratorium. It wasn't clear enough, and it didn't hurt to tighten it up. So it's back before you. It's actually introductory law number 3, which would, if adopted, would become local law number 2. So every time you introduce a law for a proposal, that number tracks, but it doesn't always match up with the actual local law. So I'm answering a question you asked, but it's introductory to local law 3, which assumption would become local law number 2.
So we just didn't want to rephrase that local law number 2 would be amended and we would re-vote
And
on
it's
it.
another way to say it, yes. Right.
I know, but we didn't do that. We're gonna do.
We're doing introductory law number 3,
Yeah.
reviewing it, then it goes to public hearing. If it
Right.
passes public
I got
hearing, it becomes local law number 2.
I got it, and I got it.
Well, I hadn't explained that in the past, and I don't even know that I was.
Well, that's what Mary told us to do, right?
That is, I've taken orders from Mary.
So. All right, so same thing, the motion to schedule it for the 22nd.
Does anybody have any questions as to?
What is it called?
It's called local law number, introductory local law number 3.
Introductory.
Yeah, introductory
Local law
local
number
law
3.
number 3
Yeah.
of 2022.
So moved.
Second? I'll second. All in favor?
What?
Oh, you guys
Yeah.
got it, sure.
I was talking to Mr. Dykes on the post office, and he wanted another solar project on his property. And he went to Orange and Rockland, said, nope, they don't have capacity for it. Is that true?
I don't know, we'll find that out in the study.
Because I think, wow, because we have all these others in the process, so I suppose okay.
That's
Well, that's
interesting.
good, that'll be fun to study, to contact Orange and Rockland.
Absolutely, yeah.
So they may solve a lot of problems.
Yeah.
That's
All right, so all in favor?
Aye.
Okay,
That was it.
all right, so next item on the agenda, we are finally winding down and opening up of Solution Park, and it was brought to my attention by the JRC that we have a potential huge hazard in the old ruins in Solution Park. There's a lot of jagged edges on the rocks and a lot of different levels of the rocks. I know that it's an attraction for couples that are engaged and want to take some nice pictures on, but the JRC feels that it's a potential huge hazard.
The old, other building.
Correct, yeah, the one when you walk in on the lower gate.
We had that looked at by the insurance companies when we did it. And they wanted to have some board back. 10, 15 years ago, wanted some remnants of what it was,
Mhm.
not just another field. And so we had the insurance company go out and look at it and say, okay, you're okay so far above the ground, not too far, whatever.
Yes,
Are
I'm
we
just gonna,
talking about the one by the road?
yeah, the
Not
double
the one we
gates,
took down?
the double gates,
Yeah, that
all
was
those
such a
rocks and
big
everything.
Deal to leave them there.
Yeah,
I'm
it
like,
is.
why are we doing this?
Yeah,
And
well,
they were like, well, just to preserve some of the heritage of this. And I'm like, these are just, somebody's gonna get hurt on these things.
So that's why we had the insurance
Yeah.
company go out and say, sign off with this, no, it's only this far above the ground or whatever,
Yeah.
and so on.
so I wonder if we
Right
get an
at kids'
updated letter,
eye.
what if we get an updated letter from the insurance company?
Yeah.
If anybody falls and cracks their head, they're gonna cover our lawsuit
So do you
for
know
free.
any idea how long ago that was? When
When
it got knocked down, basically?
My predecessor,
Okay,
Honey Bernstein, was the supervisor, and she bought it, and I think we took it down while she was still, and I was the board member.
all right.
And so I,
But it is deteriorating from what it was, they're saying,
Sure.
you can go over there and you see the rocks are shifting. So when you get up on it, the shifting rocks, the concrete is starting to
You got
wear.
up on it and tested it?
I moved my hand in the rock move, but with my, so with my luck, I'll fall off. So I'm, you can have more discussion on what you guys want to do, but I'm, I don't know.
Well, like, we'll see the letter, let's get the letter, just so we know if it's, they've already covered it once, at least we have a little time to work with it, but if it's just.
Well, I have people up there right now that are working that can finish this
Oh.
off and-
then-
while they're doing the other job.
Well, we have to decide, do we still want it there? Do we still think it's a value?
evidently the public, hate the honey, said we want something, I mean, it was a different time, 20 years ago.
Yeah.
And so,
I mean, I looked at it, it's nothing like, to write home about. It's just rocks
It
and,
never was.
Yeah.
I could never.
I mean, if you ask me to look at it and say, what do you think it is? I'd say rocks.
Right.
It's
I
It's a
don't get the
broken
vision,
down,
I don't get the vision of a formal building or
right,
anything.
it's a broken down wall.
Yeah.
And it's a danger, and that's what I thought it was.
Yeah.
That's why the insurance.
What's the timeframe we have to work with, as to the, would be there, so.
They're probably there for another 5 or 6 days, probably. There isn't much time. I mean, we'll call them back. It's just gonna be more expensive. They're there, that's why it's a cheaper price.
So let's operate on the assumption, like Doug said, there was a letter and.
I don't know if it was a letter or not, but I know that it was a pretty big discussion,
Oh,
Right.
because there were a lot of people really
Yeah.
out who bought this, what the future, was going to be a capacity part.
Right.
That, and so all that, again, was 20 years ago. And people came to the meetings, public hearings. Well, these might take it down, no one ever knows it,
right.
you know.
Well, then, I mean, if we got a window to do it, do you guys want to do contingent mode, or do you want to, I don't even know if the letter would affect it.
I don't know. if there's a letter or
If it's.
Well,
a
even if it
from the
was, I'm
insurance
saying, Doug, I
company-
mean, it's 20 years ago, so I guess.
Yeah,
I
I
probably
listen, I don't
should
know.
get the
I don't know.
insurance company to tell it if it's a hazard.
And if it hasn't been
Well-
taken down,
Assuming for a second it's not, where are you guys at on it?
I think it's an
So,
eyesore.
assuming, yeah,
It
so
doesn't
put
do
it, put
anything.
aside the hazard.
I understand.
I think it's an eyesore. I don't think it does anything for the park or for the, the look of the park. I think cleaning it up makes the park a lot nicer.
way along the whole grass.
Yeah.
But I don't know, what's your suggestion?
I'm looking at it
I
from,
don't know if this is a public opinion thing where we have to open it up to the public or not. but,
I don't think I would imagine it's anywhere close to that. It's more the timeframe of having the people there. I don't know the cost savings. So I'm not, that's not part of
It's
it.
roughly $2,500 to move the equipment in and out. So they already got built into our price to move the equipment out for $2,500. If they have to come back, it's $2,500 in, $2,500 out. So an extra $5,000 on a job that's probably only $6,000 or $7,000.
So right now, it is a hazard right now. because There's loose
That's-
stones.
Well,
There's
yeah,
loose
yeah.
stones,
I mean,
there's jagged
essentially-
edges, loose stones,
Right, so we'd have to pay to have it.
Fix it.
fixed.
Can we go into executive session for a second? Can we make a motion to go into executive session for on something that I would like to share with you guys?
Sure.
For potential litigation on this? you're talking about?
100%.
Okay, so moved.
All in favor?
Cool. You guys?
Sorry, just give me a minute, guys.
No,
That's
why
okay.
why don't you stay here, and let us
This will
go?
be, this will be
2 minutes.
30
She's
seconds.
gotta shut that down.
All right,
Yeah.
what do you want us to do? You want us to leave?
What you gotta do is close the, if you just close the lid, I think it's, no,
Yeah, I don't want to make that.
you'll never have gone out.
I guess we can go into that. And then over there.
I mean,
right.
it's that quick.
Is that, yeah, right. Over here?
Yeah, just leave it on.
Okay, thanks, guys, I
Oh,
appreciate
yeah,
it.
sure.
Okay,
Yeah.
I will let you know. Speak softly, Rory.
Right here. Right here.
I just want to make sure I can hear you. Maybe more. So we are still live.
It's a hole, you're right. It's not just a hole.
Yeah, but if you just walked upon it, that's what you'd say. You know, you're not allowed to listen to the meeting, you're not, so.
Oh, I can't hear them at all. You can hear that?
Yeah,
Oh, I can't.
well,
We're just used to not listening to it.
Out of sight, out of mind.
actively tuning them out,
Yeah,
right?
right.
Selective hearing.
Now, is this extra what they're doing at the exit to the park, you know, or is that what they're still? You know where they work?
Generally speaking, yeah, I see the equipment. There's apparently, I was talking to Joe before you got here, there's some dead trees and whatnot, they wanted, it's just a cleanup.
Yeah, it's right off.
Yes. Yes, right, yeah, but the site itself, guys, beautiful, I mean, it's completely level and clear and where the building is. So they did a good job. They did leave the mailbox. There's a mailbox there. Oh, yes.
Oh, they did.
Oh, I'm surprised. Because we
We
had
was
it.
mentioned, you had it here
Yeah. Is it still in the office?
I think so.
at a town board meeting.
Yes. Well, it wasn't in the public part. It was in the office and because I've been going next door, Mary said you want to come in and look at it. And I did. Actually, I never used it.
Oh, you're right. That's what I've been going out.
Some old coins, unfortunately, water got
They
into it.
opened it.
Oh, yes. Well, open it. It was a proper lid loosely on top.
So we made a motion to come out of executive session. So moved. Second, all in favor?
Aye.
Thank you guys for your patience.
So, following executive session, which was a attorney-client related issue, I'm advising the board based on the following. Appears that JRC has put the board on constructive notice of a potential liability, they believe to be a liability. I believe that puts us in a position where I don't know where our liability falls, but it certainly exposes us to litigation. Should something happen there. So my recommendation would be if it's not cost prohibitive, it sounds like it's the opposite of that you guys take action.
All right, so then I'll make a motion to.
Yes, well, contingent.
Contingent on the letter from the JRC, right?
Contingent upon memorialization of some form of that representation from JRC to the board, which would be a part of the motion you guys would make ultimately to, if you do decide to take these steps. So,
Second,
Kat, the motion is to knock down the remaining remnants of the buildings from, I guess, from the sisters or the lesions. I think it was all the, I think we all know what we're talking about. Right?
we'll call it the ruins,
The ruins,
Yep.
okay. The ruins, and that's contingent upon
a letter from JRC.
their letter from JRC. That is a happen, yeah.
Because once we're on notice, we're liable. Once
It
we've
certainly
been
puts us,
notified, we're gone.
puts us in a different situation than we were in
Right,
10 minutes ago.
yes.
And also, GRC is in charge of management.
Correct.
And they are utilizing our
Basically telling us that.
CPW, so, correct.
You need to vote on the agenda.
Yep,
Yeah.
you know,
I have a first, Doug, need a second.
second,
Yeah, I'll second.
all in favor?
Aye.
Okay. Authorize the town negotiation court to apply for a JCAP grant in the amount, in the 2021 grant cycle, up to $30,000 or the exact amount to be requested once the grant is written. This is a grant for the court to purchase items that they need. We spoke to the judges, right? Okay, spoke to both judges, and Chelsea's gonna write the grant, and Sean will take a look at it. Yep, so any discussion on it?
That's great.
Can I get a motion? Second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay. Okay, discuss and approve the resignation of Ken Tishan at the planning board alternate, as of August 25th, 2022. Ken just recently appointed to the planning board, and I'll read the letter. Dear Mr. Burgess, regrettably, I must tender this letter of resignation from the Goshen Town Planning Board. I've accepted a new full-time position, and the scheduling demands of that job are not conducive for me to serve on the board. I thank you for the opportunity I was given, and I thank you and all the members of the planning board for the outstanding service you provide to our community. Best of luck, Ken Tishan. Ken was fortunate enough to be selected at John S. Burke as the new teacher of religion and also
Theology,
geology.
theology.
Theology. Whatever, geology.
Yeah, whatever.
Okay, whatever.
Noted.
I could have just said
That's what he
the
said.
new religious instructor.
Yeah, we should.
But the reason why, I mean, he called me up, he said the reason why that he feels the need that he would not have time is because there's also a second part to that job where they're actually building a theater division, a theater platform, and they want him to run it, and he just felt that in order to do that, he couldn't put the time in, and he would feel he'd be taking the town's money, not be able to have input, so.
So I'll make a motion that we accept his letter of resignation and send him a letter thanking him.
Second, all
I
in
don't-
favor?
Aye.
I don't know that it needs to be done by motion, but in this particular case,
Well,
I'm sending, I'm just for
Okay.
procedural.
I understand.
Discuss and approve the resignation of Mike Pitt, part-time police officer, as of August 31st, 2022. Chief Post, please accept my letter of resignation from the town of Goshen PD effective August 31st. Thank you for the opportunity to work for you and the people of the town of Goshen for the past 4.5 years. It was a humble experience.
I'll make a motion that we accept his letter of resignation with a letter of him thanking him for his service.
Second, all in favor? Aye. Okay, we got a lot of these tonight.
That's good, we're just doing that.
Okay, this is an unfortunate one for us, and you know, I think it will, you know, it'll be somewhat big loss for Mary, but now she has Cat, but it's still a big loss. Discuss and approve the resignation of Kirsten Santangelo as a part-time deputy clerk as of September 16, 2022. She has 5.5 years. She came on in 2017. So, dear Mary, it was with a heavy heart that I am informing you of my intention to resign my position as part-time deputy clerk effective end of September. End of day, September 16, 2022. Please accept this letter as my resignation. I will be straightening up my remaining items that need to be taken care of before my departure from the office. It's been a pleasure to serve the town of Goshen since April 2017 as the deputy clerk. I will truly miss the residents that I served, as well as the staff at Town Hall, the town board, the highway department, and the police department. I will miss you, Mary. Your kindness to me will always be appreciated. Thank you for the opportunity to work with the nicest people I have ever had the pleasure of working with. I wish you all the best. Kirsten Santangelo.
So I'd like to make a motion to accept her resignation with regret and write her a letter thanking her for her service.
Second,
Second.
all in favor?
I
Okay.
make a motion bringing him on board.
That's,
Make a
you know
motion
what, Phil,
allowing him-
I think we should stick with the motion.
Okay. Another retirement. Discuss and approve the retirement of Tim Mislowski as of September 9th, 2022. Dear Broderick, this letter is informing you I plan to retire on 9/9/2022. Thank you. Tim Mislowski.
Hey.
Send him a letter of appreciation.
Yeah, very brief
On
one,
his retirement.
very brief though.
I didn't-
Just right, thank you, back.
He's a good employee. Send him a letter thanking him for his service.
Somebody made that motion?
Yeah.
Okay.
I did.
All in favor?
Aye.
Who seconded it, sir?
Discuss and approve the August 25th, 2022 minutes. Any discussion on it? Any questions about it?
Motion to accept.
Second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Finance, discuss and approve a motion to authorize the supervisor to pay accounts payable check run on September 8th, 2022 in the amount of $238,638.67. May I have that motion? So move. Second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Discuss and approve a motion to authorize the supervisor to pay workers' comp claims in the amount of $1,714.42. So I have that motion?
So moved.
All, second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay. Open up the floor to the public. Questions? Bob?
Yeah, a while ago, you were, I think the board was looking for some estimates on the skate park and the budget.
On the skate park?
Yeah.
Rick's working on it. He's not here tonight because they had a water main break that he got called out to. I can follow up with him. I don't know. He was working on it. Anybody else familiar
No, I
with it?
don't know.
No.
I was just curious. And the other thing was you were gonna appoint, or you were gonna hire somebody as administrator in the joint rec,
We are still gathering the data. It'll be Trish Sherlock is who we'd like to hire full-time. But we're gathering the data and it's, has to go before the village board and the town board. The village board, I believe, is in favor of it. I think we're in favor of it, but we have to get all the data from her. And we also have to wait for the county human resource department to determine whether she can do the job without taking the civil service test or not. So that's what we're waiting on.
and George, your thing was still pending.
Coach Yes, we're still waiting on David, correct?
We're still waiting for the data from accountant that I'm working with, and an attorney.
Okay. All right, record breaker. Can I get a motion to close the September 8th, 2022 meeting? Second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.